typical Ghanaian business owners will not have any business with reduction with you. In fact, that conversation about reduction is cancelled. Ghanaians believe that you who walked into my shop are the person who walked to meet me here. I don't know about
destiny, you will overcome. No, I am not afraid.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit on your bell notification so that each time I upload, you're going to be the first to know. Thank you so much to my amazing subscribers. You guys are the best. I don't take your love and your support for granted. Thank you to everyone who constantly checks up for me, especially since we moved back to Nigeria. I don't take your love for granted. Yes, we are absolutely doing very well. Thank you. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? What have I done to you? Please just click on the subscribe button so that you will join us here. Thank you. So I noticed I will have new subscribers on here. Thank you so much for finding my channel worthy of your subscription. I don't take this love for granted. Today's video is one of those videos that tends to bring fights or tends to stir fights amongst Nigerians and Ghanaians, okay? But then I just have to make this video, okay? So if you're someone who is always looking for something to fight for, especially when you hear Nigeria and Ghana, please leave this video. It's not for you. This video should be watched with open minds. You are really going to learn a lot from this video, okay? So let's get it started. On to go. So today's video, we are going to be talking business, okay? I promised so many people that I'm going to bring up that videos about businesses in Nigeria, okay, because it's a highly recommended video since I left Ghana to Nigeria. So many people want me to bring videos about businesses, you know, being business owners to my channel. I'm going to do that, but then today this is what I'm going to be sharing. It has something to do with business, and if you watch and listen very attentively, you have one or two to learn, whether you are a Ghanaian or a Nigerian. Okay, number one thing I'm going to be talking about is how businesses are being run in Nigeria and Ghana. Okay, so living in Ghana for almost 6 years, I've come to realize that Ghanaians are these calm people. Yeah, naturally, Ghanaians are calm in nature. I'm sorry, I'm not in Nigeria, so it's nature. So Ghanaians are calm in nature, okay? They don't look for trouble. Ghanaians are soft-spoken people. It's hardly very hard that you see a Ghanaian raising up voices or talking up so loud. And in this case, that's why they say Nigerians that we are loud people. We did not say no. We are not saying no. We are not denying the fact that we are loud, okay? We still believe that we are loud, and we are loud for a reason. There is how Nigerians run their businesses, which I'm going to share today, okay? I'm going to share how this is done in Nigeria, how it is also done in Ghana, okay? So in Ghana, I found out that Ghanaians will not chase you or will not go after customers. I don't know if I'm making sense, but watch and understand the point I'm trying to make. If I'm a business owner and I'm a Ghanaian, staying in my shop is what I am meant to do. I will not leave my shop to chase customers, or I'll just stay on my shop waiting for you to come to my shop to get what you want, right? It might not really make sense to someone. Okay, let me take it back to Nigeria, and then after Nigeria, when I'm explaining about Ghana, I think it's going to make a lot of sense, right? So in Nigeria, in Igbo, okay, if you have heard much about Nigerian businesses, you will know that the Igbos are the main dominant of businesses in Nigeria, right? So Igbos are the real business people in Nigeria. So I'm going to be using that Igbos because I know Igbos are good business people. That doesn't mean that Nigerians are not good business people, but the method I'm going to be sharing, like this part of the video today, is for the Igbos because they do it more often, right? So if I'm a business owner in Nigeria and seeing you coming closer to my shop, the first thing that I will do is not just to let you go. Whether you're coming to my shop or not, I will approach you, I will call you, I will pet you, I will call you sweet names. It doesn't matter if you are a man or if you're a woman, or if I'm a lady or I'm talking to a man, I'm just going to call you sweet name. Hey honey, sweetheart, come and check for me now. What you're looking for is here. You know, be able to, as in, we just have to pet them. You know, in some cases I believe that this works because you can actually call somebody. Sometimes they might actually call your name, because I've passed and someone say, Amara, and this person does not know me from anywhere, but the fact that he mentioned my name, I decided to check what he was selling. Okay? And mostly people that does this are the boys that works for these shop owners. I think I'm going to bring that to this channel. Okay, how original Igbo man does business. Okay, they have a boys in your houses, and these boys are not like employed. These boys are boys that you picked, or they are serving you. They are serving you. Maybe you have a particular year, maybe they stay with you for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I'm not talking about these boys today, but I'm just talking about the services that they render to the business owners. Okay, their job is to call customers so they will come in and buy. I don't know if you understand this. So what they do is they position themselves at every angles of the market looking for customers. You might see them standing in front of the market, and you'll be thinking that their shop is just beside them. No, their shop is far away from where they were standing. They were just standing here to bring in customers, and when you declare interest to what they are selling, they will take you back to their main shop, which will be miles away from where you met them standing. Okay, so this is their job, to bring in customers. So you are not just allowed to sit lazily or to sit in the shop waiting for customers to walk in for you. You will go and look for them. People are actually bringing this part of business back online now. Like some people, you don't have to wait on your page until someone approaches you, say I love this. Some people actually look for your potential customers, right? So you slide into their DMs or you comment on their post. This is because it's not because you love the post that they are posting. Okay, you don't love the post that they are making so much, but your interest on this matter is to draw their attention to what you are selling. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know if I'm making sense. If you don't understand me at this point, you will definitely do. So let me go back to what I'm talking about. So these boys are not allowed to sit and wait for customers to come in for them. Your job is to go and search for customers. It doesn't matter if you leave your shop, there are someone that is already standing before that shop to look after that shop in case if another walk-in customers walk in. So your job is to go and look for customers. Okay, this is how it's done. It can be a girl, it can be a boy, but mostly boys do it well. They leave their shop in search of customers. You are not just allowed to sit in your shop waiting for customers to come to you. You go look for your customers. The second thing is you are not allowed to leave a customer. Like a customer is not allowed to leave that shop without buying a thing. Let me tell you how. Okay, as a Nigerian business person, when someone walks into your shop and say, okay, I want this dress, I'm looking for this dress in yellow color and this style, I want it in flare, I want it in sleeveless, you know, the customer have described what he or she wants. So it's now your duty to find what that customer wants. And you, as a business owner, you know that you don't have exactly what this customer have. See what a typical Nigerian man or Nigerian business person will do. He will try to convince you to take another one. Then if that part of conviction didn't work out, the next thing that they are going to do is to ask you to wait. We have it in our warehouse, we have it, our goods are just coming in, I can just approach them and bring it for you. Can you wait just 2 minutes? Just believe me, that 2 minutes can be 1 hour for you. You've not seen them, because believe me, they are going to look for that clothes inside the whole market. They are searching for that particular clothes in the whole market. They will call their brothers, they will call their business partners, they will call warehouse in search of this. So at the end of the day, you are guaranteed, it's a guarantee that you are living with what you want. Even if you don't live with what you wanted, you will live with similar thing. That's on period. Nobody is going to allow you to live, and it's not by force, it's by conviction. The conviction that they will bring, they will convince you in a way that even you as a buyer, you will be so thrilled. Is it just because of this clothes I'm buying? Oh yeah, now let me just relax so that they will give me what I want. So they will convince you in such a way that you will relax your mind and enjoy them. In fact, you will enjoy the conviction. They are not doing this in an angry way or in an arrogant way. They will pet you. In fact, they can even buy drinks for you. They will render the services that you never imagined in order to make you wait or to keep you waiting until whatever that you demanded arrives. At this point, I know a lot of people might have a clue on how it's going to be in Ghana. Okay, let's go. So in Ghana, number one, I'm going to say Ghanaians, these calm people, they run away from trouble. Ghanaians don't want trouble, or it might be their own marketing strategy, right? It's just a different marketing strategy. But coming to Ghana, I realized that they are not disturbing you. A Ghanaian will just sit, either he's sitting before his shop or inside his shop waiting for customers. No Chinedu running for customers. There is nobody pushing you around, come and buy. They are just relaxed, comfortably waiting for you. Let me even shock you that if you walk into that shop without greeting that shop owner, it don't be for you, because Ghanaians believe that you who walked into my shop should be the person who greeted me, because you are the person who walked to meet me here. I don't know, but I've made a lot of videos about it. I'm going to just link it anywhere here so that you will watch. I've made a lot of videos about Ghana and Ghanaians. So a Ghanaian will not chase after you. A Ghanaian will not come, a typical Ghanaian will not come after you to ask you to come and buy whatever he's selling. A typical Ghanaian is going to sit in his shop and wait for you to come and get whatever that you want. Even when you walk in, some might likely leave you to pick that which you want. Okay, someone might say, this is the Western world. We already know it's the Western world. We are in Africa, so leave the Western world thing here. Don't come and tell me, it's in the Western world. When you go to mall, don't you pick it by yourself. But here is a typical African market, so we are not talking about Western here. All right, so a Ghanaian might even allow you to come pick whatever you want by yourself. I'm not saying in Nigerian market you cannot pick what you want, but you will get help. That convincing spirit, that vibrant business spirit in them. They don't want to chase after you. They don't want you to, I don't know, they're just there. If you want to buy, you buy. If you don't want to buy, of course you can go. So they believe that what is for them is for them. This just it. They're not coming after you. Nobody is chasing you. Several times I've gone to buy something from a Ghanaian shop, and then when he don't have it, he can say, oh, I don't have it. Oh, and in my Nigerian mentality, I'll be like, but you have a neighbor. Why can't you just go and ask your neighbor to give you, or just look around for your customers? This is one thing about Nigeria. Nigeria will not leave you to go. They will not let you go. They will go in search of that thing until they bring it for you. Even if they don't bring the exact thing that you want, you have choices to choose. So but a Ghanaian, they don't mind. They want iPhone 12 pack. What I have is iPhone 10. I don't have it. Maybe next week when you come, it might be available. You pick it, but right now it's not available. That is it. So they're not going to their neighbor to look for that iPhone pack for you. It is finished. You just have to do the work by yourself. Ghanaians are not going to chase after you. Ghanaians are not going to draw your clothes and say, hey, come and buy what I'm selling. They're going to sit before their shop and wait for you to come for what they are selling. Ghanaians are not also good in price reduction. A typical Nigerian man, instead of letting you go out of his shop without buying anything, he will give you that thing as a cost price, at a cost price. He will not, like the price that he bought that goods, he will give it to you so that he will go and turn over. But Ghanaians, no. If you are watching this video with open mind, you will realize that I'm actually saying the truth. If you're someone who have lived in Nigeria and then you lived in Ghana, you will understand that I am not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to stir up fight. I'm not there's this fight that have lingered between Nigerians and Ghanaians. I'm not here to stir the fight up or stir up argument. I'm just here to state the fact, because I've lived in both countries and this is what I have come to realize. The truth, the absolute truth. They are good business people, but they don't chase money that much. You know, if that makes sense, right? But they believe that what is for them is going to come to them. If this man is going to buy from me, definitely he will buy from me, and I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to chase him around. I'm not going to beg him. And when they say it's 50 cedis, just know that it's 50 cedis. If you like, stay there from morning to night. I'm talking about typical Ghanaian business owners will not have any business with reduction with you. In fact, that conversation about reduction is cancelled. You just have to pay what you are asked to pay. So I feel good like to share it with you guys so that you also know that we are Africans, but then there are huge differences when it comes to so many things. There are huge differences when it comes to our marketplace. There are huge differences when it comes to businesses. Nigerians have a totally different way of doing businesses, just like Ghanaians. Ghanaians also have their ways of doing businesses. This does not mean this person is higher than this one, but then I've seen some Ghanaians that love to learn the Nigerian pattern of doing business because they feel that is the best. So today I'm here not because I want to fight, not because I want you to fight me or argue with me, but I'm just going to tell you that as a Nigerian who have lived in both countries, I'm here to tell you that I love the way Nigerians do business. I love Nigerian way of doing business because sometimes in life, you don't have to wait for your potential customers to come to you. Believe me, if we keep waiting, a lot of them will pass by without noticing us. So I prefer that I go for my potential business partners or buyers, potential buyers. I prefer to talk to them so that they will see what I'm selling, or they will notice me and buy, or notice my market and buy whatever that I'm selling. I prefer going after them. This does not mean that they will not come after me, but just know that this pattern works perfectly. A lot of people are looking for something, but they want you to approach them. Yes, approach is another thing. Just approach me and ask me, oh, do you want this? In as much as this might not be a priority for me at that moment, but it might be that the way you approach me, it might be that me looking at that thing, I realize that, oh, this can actually go a long way for me if I buy it. This can do this for me. This can do that for me. So today I'm putting it up to you that Nigerians are good business people. Get close to Nigerian business people and learn one or two. I'm not trying to demean your efforts in businesses. So yeah, Ghanaians can actually learn from Nigerians if you don't mind, and if you feel that Nigerian way of doing business is what you love, or you think that it will work for you, why not learn from Nigeria today? Thank you so much. If you watch up to this moment, that means you watch with actually open minds. If you watch up to this moment and your heart is already doing kinkom boom boom to come and fight me, to come and write abusive words on the comment section, to come and fight me aggressively, hold your peace. Hold your peace, because this time if you give me violence, I'll give you violence. So just calm down. Pick the ones that you should pick, and then enjoy the rest of the video till I see you again on my next one. I love you so much. Bye.
Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive.